Hello! You know the drill by now, just sharing this out on the social medias.
I'm just making a load of these, sorry about that.
And on Facebook, this one. People are coming in, they're coming in.
Nice.
Join. I was just sharing this to social media if you've just come into the room. People view it in 1 second. Boom. That's done that. Okay, we've got some people in there.
I found the stream.
Right, let's plug this in.
Yes, here.
How's the volume, etc.? Can you hear us good, guys?
And this one.
Okay. Why have I got this JBL stupid? Hey guys, how are we?
Seems funny still.
Why have you got Facebook on?
Because I want to get up the
Share
post.
on your one?
No, I wasn't going to do that.
Oh.
So I shared the post for this event and I said a load of stuff about it. Blair, please come in, Stu. Sorry that we're in the way. Have you got enough space to do what you need to do? Not really.
Right, okay.
Sorry, Stu.
Ravenous.
What do you need?
Just,
Could you pass me?
Stu, if you're happy, you're welcome to just help yourself to whatever. I mean, we could try and go somewhere else if you prefer.
I'll just put it like that.
Stu, ladies and gentlemen, he's a real great guy. There he is. He's one of the vegan cyclists.
Please don't think you can't be in here. Come in, and do stuff.
I've got to, I've really got to eat something. I've expended about 1,500 calories alone on the bike today.
Okay.
So starving.
Okay then. He's stabilising.
He's stabilising. Right, how's the stream, guys? Can you see / hear us okay? And real vegans in the house, Crafty UK. There you are.
Hi everyone.
Someone talking about someone else
I've got a really
in a room.
black bean cannellini bean.
Blast! You know how to live.
Yeah.
What's it got? Coriander and mint.
Yeah. Can you smell it?
I can smell it. Can you see my gains, everybody? Do I look like I'm making any gains?
Do my gains look big in this?
Do my gains look big in this vest? Look at this handsome vest, by the way. Link in the description. Give us your money. Who else is in the house? Ian Pack is in the house. How you doing, my friend? Jay Wignall with Headley with a changed name. How you doing? Elizabeth's in the house. The Risey Life. Hey, a quick question. I've been avoiding soy and it's helped with my spots, but my dietitian wants me to drink a little soy milk a day. I'm weight restored after anorexia. So there's no need to drink like a processed milk. Are they worried that you're going to be low on calcium, or is it like a caloric density type thing? And no, but there's plenty of other stuff you can drink for calories and plenty of other ways to get calcium. I don't know why you'd need soya milk. It's not a whole food, so there's going to be nothing in there you can't get from a whole food.
And even, that's very true. But then if they're insistent on you having a plant milk, why does it have to be soya milk?
Yeah.
Why can't you have like oat milk or almond milk or I don't know?
Yeah, what was their reasoning? Did they say? I'm interested. Yasmin's Conscious Kitchen. We're good, Han. How are you? Yasmin does lovely raw vegan desserts. Check her out on the Facebooks and that. Not now, later on. Or open another window. House Vibes in the house. Derek Stevenson. Oh, all is good. Excellent. Volume picture good. A little bit of lag for one person. Marshall Lee, Vegan Ninja. Is that Lee? Is that mixed Marshall Lee again with another name change? I'm guessing it is. All good hair smashing in vegetable roast. So looking mass. Oh, thanks, dude. You welcome here anytime. Vegan gains. Susanna's in the house. That girl Anna's here. Hey, Hunt. Craft UK's been missing us.
Oh.
Vegan blogger Technique says hi. I kind of knew you two guys would be on together. And hello. These hello, beautiful people. Hello yourself, my lovely Susanna's saying that you're looking so pretty, Gemma.
Oh, thanks. Oh.
Real vegan, where do you find B12 in Whole Foods? You don't. It's a byproduct from bacteria, in fact. It's not a plant food.
So where would we have got it from naturally?
From dirt and water. Dirt and water. And dirty water. Craft UK, Vegan Society published that 7% of the UK are now vegan. How do they know? Is it marketing, I wonder? I'm going to guess there's been some sort of a census done. I mean, no one's asked me if I'm vegan, but, well, you'd have to be pretty thick to not realise it. I'll go on about it enough. Yeah, I don't know where they pulled the data from. No clue. It'd be interesting to find out. I know in America it's an independent study by, I think the company was called Global Research. They're basically just a research company, and they said in the last 3 years in the US, 600% more vegans by way of, you know, what people eat. It's like eating food trends. So could be a thing. Chickpea Sani's in the house. That girl Anna's saying some profanities, but basically she's got a bad stomach flu. I'm sorry to hear that, hun. Sorry to hear that. Feel free to thumb up the live stream, guys, by the way. We won't hold it against you, but we will if you don't. Rosie Life, they're obsessed with protein. Okay, thinking plant foods have no protein, yeah. So I couldn't gain weight on a vegan diet. How the hell am I putting on like a pound every couple of weeks?
She showed her a picture of you and she didn't believe you were vegan.
Oh, I didn't read that bit. Oh, yeah. I think it's actually easier to put on muscle as a vegan. I mean, you have to eat a little bit more, but it's gluten sparing. It doesn't have so many AGEs, which cause sarcopenia, like over time, like stops the functionality of your muscles. It all cross fuses the proteins.
Someone said, "Who's the young man in the background?"
oh, they're flirting. They're flirting.
It's our friend Stu. He lives here.
Thank you. I'm the oldest one in here.
Yeah, I was speaking to someone, a client, on a Skype today. Funnily enough, they found us on the live stream, and that guy Sam cured his ulcerative. He came well down on his meds for his UC. I think something else cleared up or something. I can't remember. And then Joanna, his partner, like she wanted to get some advice. So rather than coming on here and asking, they actually paid for a Skype session. That was kind of, wasn't it? They said they were so pleased, like they had such great results from the free advice that they wanted some more. And that's a thing which I've heard about in business, is to not think what can you get from your customers. The idea is to think what can you do for them, like how can you be of service. And if people can see that you're doing a great thing and you know what you're talking about and you're kind of being generous almost, I suppose, like they'll they'll want to get involved and they'll want to recompense you and they'll want your services. That's an interesting, that's a way to look at, we say that about relationships, don't we? Like, don't think what
can I get from this?
What sort of person would I have to be to attract the sort of person I'm after? And
what can I give?
There's a lesson for life. Oh, the thumbs up have gone up. Thanks, dudes. You're the best people. Yeah, so protein. So why does protein have to come from like a supplement? Why can't we just have the beans? There's going to be a lot more protein in 100 grams of beans versus 100 mils of plant milk, isn't there? You know? Haditha, my veganic garden is going nuts with kale already. Wish you lived closer, I'd share. I wish we lived closer too.
Oh.
Now you've said that. Oh, veganic. Very cool. Vegan backpacker, will you guys be at Birmingham tomorrow? No, we're not going to that one, but we have got, this is exciting, Brett of Vegans coming over to stay for the weekend. So we're doing, he's going to cook up some sort of a high protein, whole foods, vegan sort of bodybuilding style recipe for me on tomorrow, which will appear on his channel. And then we're going to do something on the Sunday morning for my channel, maybe protein flapjacks or pancakes. That'll be good, won't it? He saw how much maple syrup we got from Aldi recently. We got 12 bottles and said, it looks like we're having pancakes for breakfast. I thought that was a good choice, so I didn't want to disappoint the lad. So yeah, do you guys know Epi Vegan? He's got a YouTube channel. He recently had on the Picky Wop crew, which is like a real well-respected vegan pizzeria in London. And the Bosch guys he's had on recently, he's had a lot of the big names on. A lot of cool people. Kyle Sullivan, the rapper, and Tim Sheaf and people. He hangs out, I think he works for Ethics. Well, I don't think, I know, I've seen him on the stall. So check him out on YouTube and Instagram. He's got a big Instagram following. Great recipes. Uses a bit of oil and stuff in a lot of them, but he uses a lot of, it's all based around fresh produce, which is good. Real vegan, are you going to the Animal Rights March? Well, I believe we are.
Definitely.
We'll definitely be
I'm
there.
not on my course.
That was the best day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was good.
Yeah.
I really want to go to the other one, the biggest one. Where's that again?
Oh, Tel Aviv.
Yeah, that'd be
Yeah.
good. Wouldn't that be amazing? How many thousand people were in that one? Like
Oh,
20, 30,000?
35, was it?
Can you imagine just being around that many vegans all like marching for that cause? Oh,
I feel like we should make that happen. I bet if we reached out, or if we just put it on social media, someone would put us up or something. Those guys who I Skyped today, they're moving over to Thailand.
oh no way.
And they said, like, when we're settled, like, you know, anytime you want to come over, we'd love to host you. So that was nice of them.
Wow.
They were lovely.
That would be nice.
So they saw my microbiome video, which gave them a lot of clues about to help ulcerative colitis and things. And she had candida, so, and she saw your video, and basically they got the total same as you, like high fat, low carb, which never cures it. Well, maybe it would help some issues, but it would cause a lot more issues than it solves. But it certainly doesn't solve type 2 diabetes or candidiasis. And yeah, and the Sam, they told him to eat like different meats and things, and basically the cause of ulcerative colitis is hydrogen sulfide, which is mainly animal products, and plus sulfites from wine and sulfur dioxide in some dried fruit. So anyway, they were lovely. I don't know why I'm running on about them. We should be doing the stream. Sorry.
I really sorry, just want to open the window. I really like hearing about your clients and things, because you just have so many stories of...
They were so grateful and appreciative. It felt really lovely.
It makes me feel nice inside when you tell me about all these stories. So I think, God, how much you feel, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the main way to be happy is to be of service, isn't it, I think?
Yeah.
You can get like some material goods or something, like some new trainers or a fancy car or whatever, but you soon get used to having that. But when people tell you like you've really helped their health and wellness and outlook and happiness, there's no better feeling. Do you want to do a quick ad, do you?
Well, I want to
advert!
I want to interrupt this live stream with a quick advert sponsored by the Big V Guest House.
That's where we live, if you didn't know.
It's here, we live there, and they're hosting an event at the end of the month, the 28th and 29th of April, but they may make it a monthly thing, potentially. They'll do the first one and see how it goes. But it's a reset and rebalance weekend, so it's an introduction to...
Reset.
Yep. An introduction to a whole foods plant-based lifestyle. So Paul is doing a talk.
Hello.
I'll go on the event and tell you more things. There will be whole food, plant-based cooking advice and tips, massages. This is all, everything I'm saying is all included in the price. Yoga and meditation. All your meals are provided. So whole foods meals, free from salt, oil and sugar.
Yeah.
So, you know, you'll be shown how to make food really tasty without all of those things. An aromatherapy workshop, nature walks, there'll be a movie night on the Saturday.
And how much money does this cost?
It is £110.
Just £110? That's amazing.
So that's for your accommodation and all of those talks and events and so there's several times a day there's talks and things, and there's a couple of things going on at once, so you can decide what would be your favourite things to attend. And it's all here in this house. They can probably only host a maximum of about 10 people, do you think, for this event? So it'll just be...
Book now to avoid disappointment.
First come, first serve, basically.
Use discount code HENCH1 for 0% off.
But yeah, I'm really excited about it, so I just wanted to tell you guys.
Is it kids friendly? That's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess so.
Well, you better go and ask.
Okay, I'll go and ask. There'll be discounts for if people are willing to share a room, they've said, instead of, you know, having their own room. So there's like a check-in at 9 AM on the Saturday, although people could come on a Friday night if, you know, if they wanted to stay an extra night. And what else?
I feel like you're losing the pizzazz.
Okay, I think I've said everything. I'll go and check on the child thing.
Yeah, check on the child.
Okay, I'll be back.
If you want to see on Facebook, it's the Big V rest / rebalance weekend. Big V rest. Oh, okay. I'll put a link. Do I just copy this? I don't know. I don't know if this will work, but I'm going to share a link. Here we go. Can someone let me know if this works or not, please? Right. Anyway, we should carry on some other words. James Longman saw the back of a butcher's van this week. Really disturbing. Yeah, once you've seen The Matrix and you understand that they're corpses hanging there, that does make you feel a bit sick, doesn't it? Rosie Life, I don't drink soy milk or anything. She said, to be honest, I just believe everything I'm told. It's nonsense. She believes to meet nutrients you need animal products. Yeah, so she shouldn't be spouting that. The official line for GPs, midwives, dietitians, they should now be saying that a vegan diet is suitable for anybody in any stage of life. However, they should tell you you need a vitamin D supplement from lichen in the winter months. You need a B12 supplement. They're not allowed to tell you this stuff now because like the evidence is all there. That is the legalities of it. Yeah.
I have an answer.
Yeah.
So the weekend is meant to be relaxing. So the girls are thinking they consider children from like 12 upwards.
Okay, so no rowdy children.
Yeah, there's going to be meditation, different things. So.
But say it's a young child, but they're really calm. Well,
if there's a child who is really calm and really, that's what they've kind of said. Like they're considering, you know, that. But yeah, so it depends more on the child, and also there's not really a lot of child-friendly activities. So, you know, would they get bored or whatever? So, yeah. Oh, yeah, probably not a 3-year-old. Yeah, I'm afraid. Not this one. This one's more for like relaxing and things.
Maybe they should do like a specialised one if there are people.
Whole food, plant-based for families, or yeah.
That would be good.
I will suggest that to them.
Sorry about that. Who was the young man in the background? That was Stu. He's a lovely, fit, vegan, virile man.
I'm the oldest one in the room.
Team Tech, hi there. Would you like any help into today's live stream? I think we're all right, but thank you for offering. You are extremely kind. Ollie Dodd, are you ever going to give powerlifting a go and train purely for strength rather than hypertrophy? Nah, I think I don't have the most robust joints, and I've never enjoyed low reps. I've did like bench press. I did 2 singles ever on a bench press. The last one was 180, and it felt like my tendons were all going to ping off, and I just didn't enjoy the feeling of it. Yeah, more of a physique one. And I like the, yeah, that's all I need to say really. I'm more of a physique one. Syrinx is here. That girl Anna, I actually remember the time I saw your channel for the first time. It was because so many vegan activists use you as an example to show people you can build muscle into vegan. That's pretty cool. Oh, I not to brag or anything, Gemma, but today, James Wilkes, you know who?
Yeah, I know him.
Yeah, and just for the people on the stream, he won season 9 of The Ultimate Fighter. He's a UFC champion, and he is the producer, the guy behind the Game Changers movie. He's like the main guy in there, and he's a producer. And that was his birthday, so I messaged him on Facebook to say happy birthday, and he said thanks, and he said, "Oh, you're looking like a beast. Good job." Yeah, so James Wilkes said I'm looking like a beast.
Nice.
Oh, I'll take that as a compliment. He's amazing. Team text stream. What is she eating? What's she eating?
Curry, and I'm making chips. I have to just flip them.
Baked chips, no oil, or fries for all you Americans on there. Monica's in the house. Hi, lovely. How are you? Will, are you going to Gemma Right Smart? You probably already heard that we're going there. Or if you didn't, now you know. Purple Piplup's in the house. Hi, lovely. John Weir. Hi, guys. I'm going to shoot with what's probably a dull question. Do you guys drink coffee? I try not to, because it's not, you know, it's kind of a opportunity cost. So if you're drinking coffee, well, you could have drunk a green tea or a hibiscus tea or, you know, something more nutritious. The science is probably does more good than harm. For me, I get a bit addicted to like stimulants, and it ends up just not doing me good. Then I end up not sleeping well, and I have more caffeine to offset that, and it never ends anywhere good for me. It is a neurotoxin. Like there are sort of detriments to it. However, on aggregate, as I say, it seems to do more good than harm. Less risk of suicide, for instance. I mean, it is a bean, so it is like a sort of a healthy food, but it does do negatives. So I say skip it if you can. There's an oil actually in coffee that harms our microbiome, so, and we do want that to be tip top. So vegan backpacker sounds exciting. Love Epi Vegan. Yeah, he's awesome, isn't he? Real nice guy. I've been chatting to him on the old DMs. I've seen him at a few of the festivals as well to chat. Elizabeth, do you recommend fasting for detox? I recommend just whole plant foods all the time, so you don't retox. That's what I would say. Fasting for detox. If you're like really sick, like Gemma did a 33-day fast, and that helped to reverse some disease in her body. But,
I would only recommend it, me personally, for someone who's really sick and say they've gone whole foods plant-based and they've eaten that way for quite a while and they're still not feeling that great, not as good as they want to be feeling. Then I'd suggest it maybe. But for most people, just eating clean whole foods vegan is enough to.
Yeah, I mean, our liver is constantly detoxifying us anyway. Yeah. So yeah, I would caution against it, to be honest. Gossia's in the house. Love you guys. After 10 years, my husband went vegan after watching Forks Over Knives. So proud of him. I showed him your channel as he's worried about losing weight. Nice. Well done, you. And I'm glad to be of service. Oh, it's just jumped. It's just jumped.
Do you want this today?
Yeah, I want it. And chips.
Yeah, I'm making chips.
Right. Why does this stream jump all the time for me?
And do you think on that retreat that's happening here that they should teach people how to make crispy oil-free chips?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, where were we? Ah, here we go. Fasting, Gossia. Housewives. I told a friend that I'm vegan now. I showed him the most graphic slaughterhouse footage and showed him what the health and environmental reasons. He just laughed and sent me a pic of a piece of meat. Yeah, that happens. That
He's
happens.
not ready to hear it.
Yeah, you kind of got to expect that. It's sad. Some people are just in denial. They have that like cognitive dissonance going on where it can't be bad because they've been doing it and they're a good person, and you know it's normal, natural, and necessary that we've been programmed. So initially, I was like the same way. Now I just try to lead by example and be positive and happy. It's hard, isn't it? Because I totally get it. But then if we're not around these people, then we can't be like a positive influence. And it's hard, isn't it? Especially if it's the loved ones and you think like they're, other than that, they're really good people. So you think that they would get it and they'd just change. But kind of has to be their decision, doesn't it? It's weird. It's weird. But yeah, it's easy to, it does make you want to like
in a way,
just not speak to people.
You know, if we try really hard and then, you know, we're not sort of, the person's not receptive, sometimes we have to accept where people are at, and that's where they are. And
do you think that a lot of people are so down on themselves, they're so unhappy in life that they're not even caring about themselves at this point? So like they just don't have the energy or the
to care about any other beings. So, yeah, I definitely think if someone's, I did a video about this a while ago actually. I think I've taken it down now. But yeah, if someone's really depressed, it's like if someone's homeless and you're doing outreach and then you try and tell them they should eat like healthy vegan foods.
Yeah.
Well, to them, the most important thing is they don't have a home, they don't have any money. Like maybe all they kind of just afford to buy really cheap things. They can't afford to eat good, or you know, their priorities are in a very different place to say us. So it's kind of like that as well. If someone's depressed, like they're going to have far different priorities than other people, aren't they?
Yeah. Yeah. But I could see why you just got rid of them. Yasmin. Oh, is that Yasmin next? Or have I? Oh yeah, that is. I have hypothalamic amenorrhea. Some hypothalamus something. I don't know what that is. I want to lose a bit of body fat to look more defined. Not sure if it would be best to colour you just a little bit on my face or mostly day treats. So I don't know what that is, I'm afraid, hun. I've not come across that. Hypothalamic amenorrhea. Tell me some more words about that.
I guess you could answer the next part though.
Yeah, my general consensus is I like to be in a slight caloric deficit on each day and just sort of bring it down very slowly. Monica, I have a weird question which might come from a place that's a bit toxic, but in my case of overeating, should I cut the next few days to compensate? I've been a bit stressed, it's not as organised. Overeating. Yeah, I suppose that's all right, as long as you know what calories to put back and then not make sure you're hitting your macros. Yeah, I wouldn't go too mad like with that though.
I during my time of having eating disorders, so I always found like if I overate and then I tried to undereat to compensate, then I would get too hungry again. Yeah, and then I'd overeat, and it will raise your
ghrelin, which will make you eat.
It was constant, so I'd overeat, undereat, and the pattern went on for years. So,
it probably will be more sustainable to like write that off as a just like you know that's happened, and now we'll just do it. Get back onto the script. Like there's probably a more workable solution. But that doesn't.
Yeah, I understand if you've got goals, then it's hard. If you think you're not going to meet that goal that week or whatever, it's difficult. Think about your happiness levels as well. It's my advice because like when we undereat, it does affect our like mood. So if you want to seriously undereat to make up for overeating, like I think it messes with our mental health, with our happiness and things, doesn't it? Well, if we're low carbed, then it would, wouldn't it? So
yeah, that makes us very unhappy. I remember as a meat eating bodybuilder, like just really being miserable in the cut. Matty, house bibs just keep pushing the point. I'm in the army and every mealtime is banter from the lads. I know they have to make vegan ration packs and everyone thinks my food looks better than theirs. Good. Oh, that's cool. Hadessa, my 13-year-old son started weightlifting school earlier this year and won his first competition. He's the first vegan to ever win it. Wow, nice. Good stuff. Tell him I said well done and pat him on the back.
And Rampage wanted to come in. Hi, lovely.
Kathy Stoner, did you do more raw foods to help you feel better or just add in the juices? Oh, that's to you.
I tried loads of things in the early days that I wouldn't actually recommend now. I did a lot of juicing when I first went vegan, but now I wouldn't recommend that personally. I would do smoothies. What did we do? I did raw for quite a long time, and then I went on to raw till 4. Now I'm enjoying eating more starch. I think like eating raw can be great for like healing from illness, but I don't know. I don't think it's necessary. As long as we're eating like clean whole foods. What do you think?
I agree. Completely. There's no science to say that like raw is better than cooked.
I think it's important to think about what's sustainable as well, because I tried to eat a lot of fruit and raw, and in the UK it was hard. Like certain times of the year, it's really difficult to get enough calories and ripe fruit and variety and all these different things. I didn't feel like I get so much variety when I ate all raw. It was harder to get all the greens in I wanted to get in, because to chew a big salad's really difficult, but to steam a load of spinach or something, it's a lot easier to eat. So I didn't eat things like onions and garlic when I was raw because I didn't like them raw, so it's like I didn't eat as many things. But it's hard to know, because when I first went vegan was just raw, so I can't compare and to if I'd have eaten cooked when I first went vegan, how my health have changed. So I don't know. So
put Wendy on there.
Okay.
You got a chip on your shoulder. Oh no, it's a cat. Crafty UK. Oh, and G Bell is in the house. What's up? Crafty UK. Have you tried haritaki? It's the king of the herbs, apparently. I've never heard of it. I find after going vegan, my body absorbs supplements so much better. I meditate, practice yoga, and have lucid dreams much more. Nice. Yeah, that all makes sense. Haritaki. Have you heard of that?
No.
Sounds Japanese, is it? Tell me more about it. G-Bell, how are you guys? Yeah, we're really good. Nice to have you on board.
Where is he going? Oh.
Looking lean. Are you shedding? No, I'm bulking at the minute, but I did get pretty lean. And I don't think I've put much fat on. So that's good.
This isn't comfortable at all.
Jerry Plant-Based Monster. Good name. 10 weeks plant-based, and my wife and I, wow, can't believe I ate dead animals for 8 years. Real big change in my health. Aww. Good for you, brother.
Yeah, and good for both of you. Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, I must have been 38, 39 when I stopped.
Yeah. It's crazy, isn't it, to think you can suddenly like change one day and then be like, oh my God, I did that for so long. It's just so funny.
Oh, Jerry's in Houston. I imagine is there much of a vegan contingency in Houston yet? Oh, isn't Fully Raw Christina out there, isn't she?
Oh yeah, with the raw, what is it she does, that co-op?
Yeah. Bob Vise is in the house. Crafty. Hey Paul, at VegFest, is there a video of your speech online, or do you want to give a short one for all of us now, please? No, I don't believe there is.
No, you did put it on your channel.
Not the whole talk.
Oh, I thought you did. Oh,
no.
Okay.
So my intro video to for this channel. What is that washing machine again?
It's the dryer. I'll shut the door.
what was I saying? The intro video for this channel is like an older version of my speech. It's mostly all there though. I shan't do it now because it's 15 minutes long, and I'm conscious we've only got 15 minutes, and there's a lot of people on air. But yeah, I'm gonna reshoot my intro video. I'll probably do it on there, I should think. And thanks for asking. Brian Callan eats goldfish. Well, that's no more weird than eating any other dead body in my book, so that doesn't surprise me really. People will eat any old weird thing. 8 shoppers in the house. What's up? Gossia, what's the top foods we should eat every day? I'm glad to find what it should be.
What about Gregor's app?
Seeds, etc. Yeah, so a great app would be How Not to Die. No, the Daily Dozen. It's available for free on iTunes. Yeah, iTunes. And but basically, I'd say every day try and get some legumes, so beans, chickpeas, split peas, lentils, some whole grains, so brown rice, quinoa, amaranth, millet, oats. A good range of different coloured vegetables, particularly emphasising leafy greens, some fruits, particularly berries, some nuts and seeds, particularly every day a couple of tablespoons of chia or flax seeds, and some other nuts and seeds as well, so we get some good omega-3 and omega-6. All the herbs and spices you can throw at it, at your dinner and then at your food, and then like herbal teas, like lemon water, stuff like that. Plenty of beverages.
That app that Paul mentioned, you can tick off the ones you've had in the day. It's really good.
Yeah, it gives you serving sizes and different ones. As in terms of like the best of the bunch, walnuts are the best nut probably, or as far as science can tell us for now. Nuts, flax seeds and chia seeds for the omega-3. What vegetables like crucifers, kale, things like that. Broccoli sprouts, really good. Fruits, as I say, berries is like the best one. Herbal teas, hibiscus, green tea. What else? Spices, turmeric.
Berries, have you said?
Berries. In terms of legumes, black beans have the most antioxidants. Yeah, and so they'd be my kind of top picks. I try to eat a crucifer every day. So, you know, that's your broccoli, kale, cauliflower, etc. I try and eat a serving of a crucifer. I try to eat an allium vegetable, so like onions, red are the best. Garlic, shallots, leeks, spring onions. I try to eat a serving of mushrooms every day because they are so rich in ergothioneine, which protects our mitochondria from oxidative stress, so potentially helping you live longer, according to the mitochondrial theory of aging. Yep. Gosh, why green tea? It's just meant to have like a lot more nutrients than other teas. There's catechins in there, which are sort of unique compounds. EGCG, I think is the abbreviation of this particular one. There's so many benefits. It helps you to produce alpha brain waves, which is how your brain state changes when you get into deep meditation for years. It's like a little hack, you can just have it. So you're sort of calm, relaxed, but alert. Really good stuff. That antioxidant rich. It's a green basically, so probably the healthiest things in the world is your leafy greens. It's a leafy green. So that's very cool. Jesse Hitman, forget green tea, drink matcha. So if you're not aware, people, matcha is powdered green tea, and the idea is that you're swallowing the leaf rather than just drinking the cooking water. So that does make a lot of sense. It's jumped.
Sorry to hear you're under the weather, Moni-chan.
Yeah.
I hope you feel better soon.
Yeah, you're the best one. Tara V, my friend is big like you and vegan, but people think he does steroids and don't believe it's all plant-based. How do you deal with this? He works hard. Well, if someone was on steroids, that just proves that veganism even works under that extreme circumstance. So it just proves veganism even more if people are actually thinking that way.
Can you explain that more, what that means?
So steroids are like work by increasing your ability to synthesize protein into muscle. You can probably use double the protein, but if you're not putting in double the protein, then you won't grow it any quicker. So the fact is you need more quality protein if you're taking steroids. So yeah, just don't worry about it, I say, and use it as an advantage. Boom, they just shut themselves in the foot. Nathan Harmer Taylor, 33 days no food at all, just drinking water. That was right, wasn't it?
Yes.
She's amazing.
I don't recommend it to many people ever.
Donkey Wab, what's your main reason for being vegan? I would say equally now. I mean, initially health, but now equally ethics. I'd say I'm vegan for health, and I'm a vegan activist for ethics, and trying to undo some of the harm I've done in my past when I didn't know better. Yeah. What about you? Same.
Same thing. I went vegan for my health. My health's improved a lot. Yeah, and then didn't see anything about what happens to the animals for ages after I even went vegan. And then after I saw that, now even if someone said you'd be healthier to eat meat, if it was proven scientifically, you say this as well, I still wouldn't eat animals now. So I guess I'm not vegan for health anymore if I would choose to not eat them even if it was healthier for me. So it's no.
Crafty UK, is it bad to eat too much fruit? It's just while I'm at work I eat balanced when I'm at home. Well, if it is indeed too much fruit, then it would be bad because it would be too much. But I guess what you're asking is it bad to eat an abundance of fruit? In which case, I'd probably say no, but some people think that could be a thing.
Dr. Greger doesn't put a limit on fruit, does he?
Yeah, Dr. Greger doesn't put a limit on. However, at the True North Clinic in Santa Rosa, which is one of the real meccas of plant-based nutrition, it's a health clinic, and they say they've never seen a healthy long-term frugivore, but there's someone eating fruit all the time.
Just fruit, and they had in mind like that, you know, frugivores weren't eating really any greens and things, you know, that was their perspective.
Is that right?
Yeah, they thought they don't eat enough vegetables and greens and things, and like.
But weren't they saying like something about the?
Yeah, they've never seen anyone come there eating a predominantly fruit-based diet.
When they saying there's too much fructose though?
Yes, and they said that it was too stressful for the liver. Too much fructose or something? No, I'm sure they said the liver. Yeah.
Oh, and something about fermentation and like alcohol.
Yeah, it being like alcohol sort of thing in there.
Right.
That was their perspective.
Yeah, I wouldn't worry about doing it on occasion. And in fact, I have at times eaten large fruit meals. Jerry, how much do you weigh and how often do you work out and for how long? I think I wake up about 16:10 and I go to bed about 17:02. And I'm currently doing 5 weight training sessions of about an hour and a half with a real kind of bro split. So once a week, each body part. I mean, that's probably too much for most people. You got to consider I've been training kind of 30 years at this point. Chickpea sarni's talking about cauliflower steak. That's amazing. We do one with a hummus crust.
Yeah.
That's very good. Sarah, how many hours do you sleep on average? Is it important to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day? Yeah, that is. It's all to do with your circadian rhythm, and yeah, I was starting to get a bit of a cold. I'm kind of fighting it off, but I had a couple of nights of like poor sleep. Again, as I alluded to earlier, like I sometimes get a bit silly on the old caffeine, and then I'm robbing Peter to pay me 2 nights of like bad sleep and starting to get sick. So that's not good.
The time sleep before 12, like between 10 and 12, is more important those hours apparently than later in the night.
So optimally, we should be going to bed at sundown and getting up at dawn. And that the best thing you can do for a good night's sleep, apparently, is first thing in the morning, go outside to get the sunlight into your eyes. And that basically sets up your circadian rhythm, so you go to sleep the proper time the next evening. Isn't that interesting? What's going on?
I don't know.
Shut it off. Was that the washing machine?
It's the top dryer.
Oh.
In the laundry room.
Oh, what's happened?
And before you go, tell everyone about that event again. Just one more time.
Yes. Jay Wignall, do you have any more ghost stories besides the one about the dog?
Don't you have a video about...
Yeah, there's a video somewhere. If you search, probably like a year and a half old or something. Yeah, a few really. A few. Very quickly, when I was a toddler, I was in the... Well, basically, in the night, a deep man's voice said to me that my beaker of water is not going to be next to the bed in the morning. And I just remember calling him stupid, like, over and over. And in the morning, I'm in the living room playing with a little toy car, and my mum was making my bed, and she shouted through, "Paul, where's your beaker under your pillow?" And I said, "Oh no, why did you put your beaker under your pillow?" I said I didn't. She didn't believe me. And I remember just crying my eyes out because my mum thought I was lying when I wasn't. And I said I was so young I didn't have the wherewithal to explain it, I think. And yeah, that was a thing. So there you go. NKM Exotics, hey, tried messaging you on Insta, but it's been 9 weeks and I've got a reply. I get so many messages. I've got getting on for 50,000 followers, I think. So if you imagine if a handful of those message every day, and then I'm very busy with work, you know, my PT business, online coaching. We've got a clothing business as well. Inquiries, actual work. I just can't get through to every message, I'm afraid. So sorry about that. I was just wondering which toothpaste you use or would recommend and for what reason. We use the Jason one, which has got those accents on the O and the A. That seems to be good. It's not got fluoride or SLS, which kills your gut microbes. It's you know, it's antibacterial. Some have palm oil in, do you know, like toothpastes. Yeah, we tried other ones, but that seems to be about the best one and the healthiest one. What do you say?
Yeah, we've got it recently. I like it. Yeah, I've had some other ones.
We've had made our own with like coconut oil and bicarb and things, but I'm scared that we're swallowing a bit of that coconut oil, which raises your risk for heart disease. And you've also got one of our t-shirts. Thank you very kindly for supporting us. That's really nice. And sorry I didn't get to your message. Every Friday we're on here at 7, so feel free to ask any questions on here and we'll gladly answer you. Donkey, do you not ever crave a burger, etc.? Never. Makes me feel sick to smell it.
Yeah, it's real funny how, I assume that's, you know, is a real genuine question, like, so I guess before when I ate a lot of animal products, the thought of not having them, I guess I would have thought then I would miss them actually, but it's funny, your taste buds change so quickly when you change your diet, and it's just the things you crave and you enjoy change. So anything that's that fatty now, just, yeah, makes me feel sick. It really does. I can't stomach it. So
I've just realised we were a little late on. Are you happy to go till 10 past?
yeah, sure.
What's going on with chips and that?
I've turned it off. They're just ready for whenever you...
Oh, nice. Right, we'll go for 10 more minutes, guys. We'll go for 10 more minutes. I'll try and catch up a little bit if I can. I'll try and find... Sorry if you've commented. I'll just try to find questions just to try and catch up a little bit. What's your thoughts on matcha?
Oh, no,
Possibly like up to 10 times the nutritional value. Is it overrated in terms of weight loss? I'd say so. Donkey, when does filming start for the next Fast and Furious? I get that a lot.
Yeah, actually, you've not had anyone say that for quite a while.
Nah.
You look like Vin Diesel, but you used to get it all the time.
Yeah.
More when you didn't have your beard, I think.
Yes.
Yeah.
Jack Summers, any advice for getting rid of abdominal fat? It's not going. Oh, it's going, but so slow. Continuing 1800 k's, changing 4 times a week. But my abdomen hasn't changed in months, and it's very frustrating. Well, whole foods, plant-based diet, weight training. I don't know what sort of training you're doing, but some weight training. So the more muscle we hold, the more calories we burn, even at rest. So that's really great. Just being enough of a deficit that you're dropping half a pound to a pound a week. It's no secret, really. It's just being consistent with that, basically.
You can't really lose fat from one spot, can you? On your body?
No, you can't spot reduce. So, and sadly, for most people, that's the last place it comes off, isn't it? Right, someone super chatted. We have to skip forwards for the kind donation, supporting our cause. Who is? Oh, that wasn't even a question. That was just a vegan for victory. Boom. Thank you, G Bell. You are extremely kind. We really appreciate the support. People are nice. People are nice. Right, let's get back up to where we were. Oh, well, I've gone miles too far. Right, oh, I'm getting there. Looks like we've had loads of trolling tonight, but Monica and crew are on the case. So thank you guys, really appreciate it. That really makes the experience so much nicer, doesn't it?
Doesn't it?
I'm so thankful for you guys.
Hard work trying to monitor all of that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gawain, big love to you both and everyone watching. Thank you, my friend. That's really kind. Stephen Rubery's in the house. Had a headache for 6 weeks now. Any advice? Wow.
Horrible.
I don't know how much of this you're probably already doing, but whole plant foods, like no additives, hydrated, no tap water, like filtered water or something.
Hydration can be a big one for headaches, definitely.
Yeah.
And like if you've got any muscles that are trapped or things like in your neck, you could see a chiropractor maybe.
Yeah, or like massage therapist, physiotherapist. Yeah, can't think really. Just being really clean. I mean, have you done something like taking out caffeine? Or, I mean, I guess you'd get used to that after a couple of weeks though. Yeah. Yeah, I would just seek a bit of medical advice and just see if, for one time, the medical profession can be of any service to you as well.
Yeah.
That don't sound like fun, bless you. Josie Ann, hey, Gemma and Paul, do you eat cereals, gluten? Why not? I don't eat gluten because it cripples me. Gemma avoids it because it's a trigger for thyroid disease.
For
autoimmune disease, which Gemma has autoimmune thyroid disease.
If not, I would eat it.
Yeah, you should eat it if you don't have a problem with it because it feeds some good bacteria. And cereals.
By cereals, do they mean like grains?
Refined cereals. So we eat grains, but not like refined cereals. Yeah, no alcohol would be important. Donkey, are your cats vegan? Yes, they are. Julie Chambers, hi Henry Gemma, do you ever eat crisps and peanuts? No. Well, peanuts I'd eat, but preferably unsalted. I do get a lot of sodium in my diet anyway, so I wouldn't want to add more with my nuts. Oh, you can use the arrow key.
Oh, that's handy.
Julie Chambers, are mushrooms okay for elevated candida? Yes, definitely. It's really, you want to get your total dietary fats down to, well, you've got candida, like, if it's in the blood, you mean, like 10% maybe, just for a time. It shouldn't take long to sort out because candida lives for 2 days, so.
And there is a lot of talk of not having mushrooms when you've got candida because it's like a fungus or whatever. So there is talk of that. Yeah. Well.
Yeah, but it's not a thing, is it?
Yeah. I'm just saying, like that is a thing that people think. They also think you need to
brewer's
have
yeast, nutritional yeast, baker's yeast, but it's a different yeast basically. It's not Candida albicans. Jerry, it's certainly easy here in Houston. Wow. We even have vegan restaurants, or at least a lot of them, stuff for vegans. Nice. Wow. From my perspective, I've always thought of that as real sort of cattle territory, like barbecues and whatnot. That's good to hear. Josiane, do you also eat organic food? Not a whole lot, just really because of the amount of money it costs.
I think if
we did for a time, didn't we?
Yeah, if we didn't eat so much food between us,
yeah,
it would be more affordable. But we eat enough to feed a family, us two, mainly him.
Boom.
So yeah, we couldn't afford it. Hello, is that funny man again?
It's that delightful man that you all love. Dark Sitari, what macro percentage do you recommend? So from a health perspective, like majority carbohydrate, like at least 65-75%. No more than 10-15% of calories from dietary fats, and the remainder as protein. And that's really, great physiques have been built on all different macro splits. But my argument is you can have a great physique and real good health as well. So why wouldn't you eat the high carb, low fat whole foods that do so? Matty, I've had a headache for 2 days, but I got smashed in the face with 2 bags of wood and hit my head on an ice container. Yeah, that will give you a headache. Patrick DeVase, hello my friend. Hi Paul, how much protein do you recommend? My weight is 80 kilos. So for an average person, for an average male, the World Health Organization says about 55 or 56 grams of protein per day will be more than enough for nearly everyone. If you're a bodybuilder, 1.6 to 1.8 grams per kilo per day is reckoned to be the most that you would need. Maybe more like 2 grams per kilo on a cut. There's a bit of controversy over, and I've always thought this, like surely that's based on your lean body mass versus your total weight. And recently I learned there's been one study on should it be either or, and it found in favour of total body weight. Now that just makes no sense to me whatsoever. And apparently the study wasn't great design, so the only study we've got on that is a terrible study, but it actually found in favour of like the more protein, based on weight versus lean mass, which makes no sense. So the jury's out really, in my view. Probably it's by muscle mass is my gut feeling. We need more science, basically. Right. Race Lever's in the house. Hello, my friend. Right. Oh, and Alicia turned up. Hey, Alicia.
And just...
Right.
And wait 1 minute.
Right. Sorry about this, people, but this we've got involved in the corporate world, and I'm the Russell Brand and Gemma's the Matt Morgan.
Go
so
there.
She's got to do
that
the ad.
Means after we've gone, not yet. In a minute, go there. where we live.
Just big it up again
The Big
quickly.
V Guest House where we live. They're hosting an event, a reset and rebalance weekend, like a retreat. So it's just for a weekend, and it's the end of April, and there's a load of snazzy things.
April the 28th and 29th in Norwich. Big V Guest House where we live.
So
what have they got, Gemma? What have they got? It's amazing. £110. Go.
An introduction to whole food, plant-based lifestyle. So all your meals are included in accommodation. You'll be shown how to make healthy whole food, plant-based meals that are free from salt, oil, and sugar.
Wouldn't there be a talk about nutrition?
Yes. Why? Yes. Why you?
Hello.
Yeah. Why you should eat that way. There'll be other activities that you can decide whether you take part in or not that are all included in the price. Aromatherapy workshop, homemade sugar scrubs and bath bombs, nature walk, movie night in the evening, yoga, meditation and mindfulness.
That's amazing.
Beauty treatments, if you're into that sort of thing. Kitchen
I
tips, garden time. Seated massages, free massages.
Wow, that's £110 for a weekend. You get to stay in the Big V Guest House, which is basically my YouTuber mansion.
It's surrounded by woodlands, so there'll be like nature walks and things. I guess if the weather's nice, will there be like some of the events outside? If the weather's fine, then we'll be outside. And the food will be incredible because the girls that live here, they make such delicious food. So, yeah,
word.
It will just be awesome. I can't wait. There's only 10 spaces, so...
Book now to avoid disappointment. No children, they're too noisy. First come, first serve. Yeah, so have a look at that link on Facebook if you are interested. Yeah. Thanks for joining us, guys. We'll be back on... We'll be back on next Friday at 7. Hopefully get 1 or 2 videos out in the interim. Look out for one with me and Epi Vegan, Brett, doing a nice... delicious whole foods recipe. If you're new here, I'd love to have you become part of our awesome community by hitting the subscribe button, click the bell icon so you're notified of new videos and live streams. And we really love you guys. Thank you so much for joining. It's bye from me, and it's bye from Stu over there. Bye. And it's bye from Gemma.
Yeah, thanks for joining.
See you next time, guys. One love.